Ready, spaghetti?
I'm ready, spaghetti.
Go.
Here we
Let's be
go.
happy and jolly in 3, 2, 1.
The best leadership happens when you step away for 10 minutes.
This is Back in 10.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Back in 10. I am Jen.
And I'm Savannah. I just
No,
wanted to
that's
try once. No,
What?
No,
yeah,
it's
you're right.
the vibe. The vibe's totally off. The vibe is totally
Okay.
off, girl.
And I'm Savannah.
Oh, there we go. Ooh, that was a little extra.
Little
press-
Elvis snar, impressive.
Exactly.
God,
So-
fun fact, I was obsessed with Elvis when I was a kid. Like weirdly obsessed. There was a lady at Dunkin' Donuts who was also obsessed with Elvis, and she had Elvis pins all over her vest. She had a little one of those 70s pop hats with Elvis stuff onto it. And my mother was a huge Dunkin' fan. And we drive through and I'd be like, "Mom, is the Elvis lady going to be there?" To the point where we became friends with Elvis lady and she would give me Elvis paraphernalia. Yeah, that's how much of a weirdo I am.
No, that's not bad. If you're out there listening, Elvis lady, I'm sure Savannah would love to chat with you about some more Elvis stuff.
She might be in
Loosely.
Elvis heaven right now.
Oh.
That was I don't know, 32 years ago. God, I'm so fucking old.
No, you're not. Cut it out.
Shut it.
gorgeous.
Shut it.
So what we're going to talk about today, Savannah, we
Mhm.
had chatted about this because this came up at a recent retreat that we did.
Yeah.
That they had asked what success looks like. What does success mean to you? Because to everyone, success is completely different, right?
Yeah.
What that looks like. And it can change throughout your life too. I know what success looks like to me now is completely different than what it looked like even last year, even 5 years ago, even from
Yeah.
when I thought about it 3 weeks ago at the conference. It looks completely different and it can change,
Yeah.
and that's okay. So we wanted to talk about this a little bit as we kind of wrap up 2025 and go into 2026 to just talk about okay, what does that look like and how can we attain it? Like, how can we do that? What is one thing that we can do to help us get to that point that we feel successful and what that means to us, right?
Yeah, and I
So,
think that when you say what how does it make it successful? Like defining what success is in itself, is it creating an impact? And is that in a personal level or through the community? Is it just being excited about something? Or
mhm.
utilizing strengths? I think that selecting adjectives to success is a good way to personally look at what success can mean to you, but then you also have to really define what is the verb success?
Yeah,
We can look at the adjective
exactly.
side all day. What's the verb?
Yeah. So, Savannah, we recently asked some of our colleagues in the industry and some groups what success meant to them. What are
Yeah.
3 words that emulate success for you? So, I have mine that I would love to share.
I
And
have mine.
yes, queen. And look, what these words mean to me may mean something completely different to someone else too,
Yeah.
right? So for me, success looks like balance. And that is balancing between my career, my profession, what I personally want to do, and what brings me joy. In business, it means me taking care of myself. It
Mm,
means me taking care of my family
yeah.
and my friends and just balancing life and everything that goes along with it, I'll say.
Yeah. Yeah.
um, the other one is grace. I've learned this year that Success to me looks like having grace, not only for other people, but for myself.
And
And
Jen, what have I always told you that I admire about you?
I know, but
Yeah, take
it's
the
hard some
advice.
yeah, it's hard sometimes, and what I found in even in this whole podcast journey is that I
Mm,
gave a lot of grace to other people and didn't give any to myself.
hear
So
that.
that's one thing that I'm working on. To me, like, success to me looks like giving that same grace to myself that I pass to other people too. So that's
I
one
love
thing.
that. That's also
And
really good to acknowledge about yourself too. It takes someone who is very emotionally savvy with who they are to recognize that. So I'm sending you all of the big hugs right now.
thank you, dear. Oh, it's hard. There's been a lot of reflection this year. Um, and the last one is happiness. It's being happy, happy with where I am in life, um, happy just how my kids are, how my family is,
Yeah,
relationships with my friends, relationship with my husband, just happiness. Just feeling that joy is to me that's successful. And I'm happy right now. Right now I'm happy. There's a lot of
I love
happiness. So today I am successful. But yeah, so that's a little bit about what success looks like to me. Savannah, why don't you tell me what right now does success look like to you?
How long do we have for this episode?
Let's see. No.
Let's see. Okay, so success to me, grateful is in my top 3. It with with the
These
challenges that I've
these have
what?
changed. Yours have
Well,
changed in the last few weeks.
I don't know which other ones I put in because I see the whole list of them that matches this
Yeah,
list. But I'm gonna tell
yeah.
you what I feel right now.
I wanna
Success.
know. Tell
Grateful.
me.
Um, with with everything that's happened in 2025, it I've I found it very hard to be grateful. I'm not. It's hard when you get thrown into the fire to be grateful for that. It's being able to look beyond those negative things and being grateful that you still have your career, right? That's for me that I had that, you got to fight for what you want. And this is what I've built and this is what I'm going to fight for. I'm incredibly grateful. That's what success means to me. Um, number 2, money. Let's not beat around the bush, okay? Money equals success. Being able to realize that I am worth it. And I think that's what's driving it, right? Not like having more money in the bank account is going to make me the most successful human, but knowing that who I am and what I give to this world of dentistry is I mean, like, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I might toot my own horn, like, is authentic and kind of refreshing. Like, I don't
I
know,
think
there's no one
so.
out there like you. There's no one out there like me. So
Mhm.
knowing my worth in this industry, um, and bringing that out. Even if my worth, in 2 weeks is humor. Cool. I know my worth. If
Mhm.
that if I
Mhm.
want to put that onto money, great. Here we go. Humorous Savannah coming at you. There we go. But also like money. Honey. Leave it to me to make this most unprofessional part of the
No.
podcast.
No,
Okay.
that is professional. Yeah.
Um okay, the next one. Sorry, I'm going to take you with me as I sit down. Ooh.
Ooh, she's going
I know,
down.
different perspective. Okay, so the next one I have here, is grit. Success equals grit. Getting scrappy, kindly scrappy. There's no need to, be rude about anything or
Mhm.
go go over anybody to get to where I want to go because we're all in here to support each other, right? And I get if I could have like, oh god, now here we go. If I had an overarching word for success for me, I guess it's relationship. All of that falls under relationships, right?
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
the relationships that I'm building in my career, it's opening doors for me, but it's not only doing that, it's also opening doors for other people in the industry.
Mhm.
Building
Yeah.
those strong relationships is a huge measure of success.
Yeah, you're a big connector. Mhm.
I like talking to people. Like honestly, guys, if you're listening and you find me on LinkedIn, chances are I'm going to just send you my calendar link and be like, "Hey, let's chat." I don't want to chat on LinkedIn's Messenger. No. Like I want to see your face. I want to get your
Yeah,
vibe. I've been chatting with
yeah.
people all across the country that have just chatted me on LinkedIn. You know what? You got to have your big D energy out and you got to say, "Hey, let's." I
Slide
actually
in
said this.
those DMs, baby. Slide on in.
Oh, I slide right in. Like it is like full on like bases are loaded. I'm hitting a home run sliding in. Like that,
Right.
that's the way it is. And you know what?
I love how Groot just slid in and now his ass is on your shoulder.
Fruit, what are you doing? Do you agree that mom takes her big D energy and she just
Yes,
like slides into that Groot, right? She just
yeah.
slides right in.
Hi,
I
Grooty
think that
Cootie.
Hi. I think that you need to be bold and you need to be audacious because if you don't go after it, it's not just going to come to you.
Agreed.
Like you
Agreed.
have to do, and it's
Mhm.
hard to go out of your comfort zone. I get it. Look, I'm not shaming anyone who has LinkedIn chats here and there. I'm not shaming anyone. But like be
Mm-mm.
bold. If there's one thing you do after listening to this podcast today, be bold.
Yeah.
Invite somebody in to build a relationship. You may
Yeah.
not align. You may not jive. That's okay. That's
Mhm.
totally okay. You never know down the road if someone that you've chatted with might in fact weave their way back into your lane. And
Yeah.
then you'd be grateful that you made that connection.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's my
Okay.
tangent.
Wizard, do
Was
you
that
have do you have a word or 3? We'll give you up to 3, but you only really need 1. 1 to 3 words of what success looks like to you.
Boy, I kind of saw this question coming. So,
Good.
given the content, so I've been thinking about it. And it's interesting because Savannah, you talked about money, right? That money equals success, but
Mhm.
but really, I I used to agree with that. But to me, money equals freedom.
freedom? That's a great
Freedom.
word.
Freedom to set your own schedule. Freedom to live your life on your terms, not
Yeah.
someone else's. So to me, success looks like freedom, and again, that's I sometimes the money is hard to come by, right? I think anybody that's a small business owner, entrepreneur, will agree that there are times where it's feast or famine, and there are some famine moments that you have, right? So, and grit
Mhm.
grit comes into that too, right? Like grit intertwines with the making money, so that was very good. um Another one for me is health. Okay. And not, and yes, there's the physical health, and you two in an earlier episode talked about both of your physical health journeys, right? Which again, I've said it before and I'll say it again, super proud of both you ladies. Um, but for, but for me, it's also, um, my mental health, which,
Mhm.
this time of year for me, I struggle with, seasonal depression.
Mhm.
It's a very challenging time of year because of, losses that we've experienced in the last 3, 4, 5 years.
Yep.
So, I think health is another one to me. If you're, they say health is the new wealth, right? If you're not healthy, how can you go make money to buy your freedom,
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
right? Um,
Yeah.
oh man, a third one. You know, like you, Savannah, this year has been an absolute fucking shit show.
yeah. Preach, boy.
Absolute fucking shit show. The lowest points, I thought I had seen the lowest points of life,
Mm.
and or low points, and life just said, "Here, hold my beer, watch this."
Oh no! Oh
And so, it's hard to be grateful, but at the same time, amongst the chaos and the shit show,
no! Mm-hmm.
sometimes there's not silver linings, not gold linings, but there's a platinum lining, right? And I've been lucky enough to find that platinum lining. Um, and so I'm grateful for that. And, as we were talking about earlier, off before the show started, gratitude, this is my second favorite time of the month, being with you guys, getting to be the wizard on this. My first though, and I know they're not going to like this, Savannah, stop with the pouty lip. The first is being able to go and hear stories about kids who are being kind and
Aw.
show them that kindness is cool, right? And
Mhm.
so I think probably my third word is going to be kindness.
Yeah.
If you can be kind no matter what the world throws at you, the shit sandwiches that you have to eat, the low points, even the high points, right?
Yeah.
Because it's real easy to forget
Mhm.
what it means to be kind when you're on top of the mountain. There are a
Mhm.
lot of people that happens with. When they get to the top of the mountain, they forget what kindness looks like. So I would say freedom, health, and a combo of kindness and gratitude. Sorry, I made this podcast go a lot longer, but you asked the
No.
wizard to
No,
open the mic, girls. Look
Oh, I
out.
love it. And you
the
know what's funny,
listeners
Chris?
want to know more about the wizard.
Yeah. And look,
Well,
I think what I have told my kids constantly, if I can teach them anything in this world, is that at the end of the day, all they need to do is be kind.
yeah.
Mm.
If
Well,
they are
it's
kind to their friends, if they are kind to people, at the end of the day, that's it's not all that I care about, but it's the biggest thing that I care about. If
yeah.
I can teach them to be kind to other people,
You know
then
what?
I'm doing okay.
And Jen, I'm sorry to step over what you were saying. I completely agree with
No.
you. And, I told my kids, I've got teenagers, which anyone listening to this who has teenagers know that life is a struggle for 5, 6, 7, 8 years. So Jen, you're not there. You're not there yet, sweetheart. It's coming. But,
Ugh.
from a young age, I told my kids there are three things that I told them that if they do, they will win in life. No matter what you choose to do for a profession, a career, whatever it is, work hard, right? Work hard, whether it's like my daughter is accounting, but she also works hard in that. She works hard in school and all that. So work hard. Insane work ethic. Number two, have
Okay.
empathy for other people, because you never know we all put on masks for the world. We do. And we
Mhm.
never know what someone is going through. We think we know because we see them on social media, we see them on whatever. You don't have you have no fucking clue what people are going through. So have
Mhm.
empathy, have be kind. Whatever you do, choose to be happy,
Mhm.
right? because kindness is a gift that is free, but being kind, even if it's just smiling at someone who you have no idea who they are, but they happen to glance at you, just smile at them, because you know what?
Mhm.
That smile may have just changed that moment in their life. You know,
Yeah, no,
so
honestly, like, when we talk about that too, there are chapters in everyone's book of life that go untold.
Yeah.
yeah,
There are things that go untold,
Yeah.
and we don't always know everything that's going on in everyone's lives, in their head, anywhere.
no,
So just be mindful of that and just be kind to people. Just be kind, show some empathy, hold the door open for the next
God,
person behind
yes,
you. You
Yeah.
know, call someone by their name. How about you thank the person that just made you your cup of coffee, or thank the person that just filled your water at the restaurant that you're at? Like, just be kind to
you
people.
know,
Use their names like that.
Jen
Look,
is the queen of this. Like, at first, I was a little startled because I've never been friends with somebody who literally is that kind. She's the queen, and it's rubbed off on me. I'll be like, "Oh, thanks, Jose," and I'm like, "Savannah, you don't fucking know Jose. Like, what are you doing?" But
it
Jen
doesn't
is the queen
matter.
at literally taking a moment, even before she starts talking. She'll take a moment and see if they have a name tag anywhere and look them in the face and have a direct moment with them. It is
It's
powerful. Jen is the
honestly,
pro.
it is it's something that I did years ago, and I really enjoy it, and it means so much just to have that moment. Like, Savannah, you and I go to a lot of conferences, and
Yeah.
I'm always I observe a lot. I observe at what's going on and how people interact, and it amazes me that we're served a meal or a buffet, and there is amazing people that are working there to make our experience better, and people
Yeah.
don't thank them.
Mhm.
you know,
And it really bothers me.
Incredible.
And I will make it a point to thank them and tell them what an amazing job they're doing. Or, my goodness, if you're out and about and someone has on a shirt and that color looks really good on them and you know it, but you're not going to say it, just freaking be awkward. If you feel,
Say it.
just say it. Be like, "Oh my gosh, Savannah, your red lipstick looks freaking hot on you." Okay? Just fucking say it. Just be, look, you don't have to be mean. Say nice things, to people. If you're thinking it, say it.
yeah,
It could make their day, you
yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So, yeah,
You
I'm
know,
gonna say
it's
it's
interesting.
just really important.
Yeah, it's interesting that you bring up, the waiter and serve people who are in service, right? And it made me think of a quote from Muhammad Ali.
Mhm.
Love Muhammad Ali. He didn't just float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Man can't hit what his eyes can't see. Um, his quote goes, "I don't trust anyone who's nice to me, but rude to the waiter, because they would treat me the same way if I were in that position." And to
Preach.
me, and to me, how you treat those who can never do anything in return for you shows me
Mhm,
everything I need to know about who you are as a person.
mhm. Like,
You
Chris,
know,
you and I were at a conference back in September, and you thanked the waiter that came over and took your plate, and I will never forget that. You said it by name, and I was like, "I always knew I loved Chris, the wizard," but and I was like, "Hmm, did he learn that from me, or did he do that on his own?" But either way,
that was
it
Yeah.
it was very noticeable. I noticed it. So thank you, because it just shows who you are. And you never know who's looking and who's watching, right?
Never
So
know.
just do it. So we're going to wrap up this episode with me reading off some of the words that some of our fellow colleagues have said what success looks like to them, and then we're going to call it a day. Okay? Here we go. Health, independence, integrity, growth, healing, patience, peace, progress, prioritization, purpose, peace, progress. Get some repeats in here. Loyalty, memories, perseverance, family, inspiration, excellence. So, on that note, to our amazing listeners, thank you for an amazing year and for showing us and giving us love too, and giving us some happiness at the end of the day. So, have a wonderful day.
Hey,
And
before we cut,
Yeah.
the wizard gets to have the last word on this episode.
Oh boy.
shit.
So, thank you both. Thank you both for giving me this opportunity. Um, it is fun to work with people who get it, who understand it, and who, no matter the shit sandwich that they eat, still choose to be kind. And um, yeah, your guys' you're the character of you both. You both are characters. Don't get me wrong. There's a saying that just because here's the thing, there's a saying that goes, just because you are a character, it doesn't mean you have character. But you guys are a rare part of a rare group who not only is a character, are characters, but you have character. And for that, it's been very refreshing to me. And so thank you both.
Thank you, Wizard.
Oh,
We
wizard.
appreciate
The
you.
wizard and I.
Thanks for spending a few minutes with us on Back in 10.
If something made you laugh, nod, or feel a little more human, share it with a friend and make sure that you're subscribed.
You can also follow us on Instagram at Back in 10 Pod for more behind the scenes, updates, and probably a little chaos.
We're not here to have it all figured out. We're just here to tell you the things that we wish someone had told us.
And remind you that leadership doesn't have to be perfect, just real.
We'll be back in 10.